Xenogears boss music, here we go. Night of Fire, that's the name of this song, and you know it's from the Xenogears soundtrack. Mother, no, I forgot. By daring to ask a question. What if The most frustrating part about that is I have figured out how to not trigger that. I have. Like, I tested it a bit and figured it out, and it's basically the difference in how I transition scenes. And if I transition one way, it may or may not go off as it just did. If I transition the other way, it genuinely won't. And I forgot and did it the wrong way. I have only myself to blame. I don't claim to be good at this, to be clear. Just sending a quick message here. This really is one of the all-time great boss themes. I want to play Xenogears. Is there any like good? Is there any good Xenogears ROM hacks? Xenogears hack. I'm curious. There's got to be something, right? Script editor, translation tools, translation. Okay, we got. Oh, we got several. I'm morbidly curious. What do we got here? Xenogears 2.0 patch. Controls are put back to original Japanese. In-game battle combos back to original Japanese. Audio is in Japanese with English subtitles. Voices are back to original Japanese. The weight unit in the character stats is back to kilos instead of okay. Esmeralda's icon eyebrow transparency corrected to dyslexia. This is just basically an anti-working systems thing. It's not even working systems, but like the same idea. VFW pack contains a series hacks to add a proportional font. What? Okay. Font fixing, whatever. No battle flashes, that seems... I wouldn't want that. I like the battle flash. I can understand people who need it, but I like the battle flash. Undub patch. Allows to change 100% of the voices to Japanese. I'm good with the English voices in Xenogears. Okay, story mode mod. This one's actually from this year. Disables all random battles and makes boss battles instant win. Okay, so you literally just cruise through the story itself without fighting. That, I love that it's a thing. I would never do that. I would never... I love Xenogears gameplay too much to do that. Can't wait to see what the mods you've installed for this one. What up, Caracal? What up, Coleslaw? Also, I have not actually installed any for BG3. Very much including Withers, Big Naturals, or Thou Art Nasty, or any of that. I'm not, you fucking degenerates. I clocked y'all when y'all were talking about me cosplaying Halcyon. I was like, oh, I see who has shown up for the streams. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm also judging y'all. Those are simultaneously thoughts that are not in conflict. Okay. Joe Biden is diagnosed with aggressive prostate. Yes, that just came through. Someone, yes! No, Caracal. I saw that exact post. I saw it and I was cracking up. The picture's him like this. And fucking Kylie and Kendall on either side of him. He truly is the Lisan al-Gaib. A motherfucker's like the Queef Scat Cadillac or whatever the fuck. I don't know, I haven't seen Dune. No. I'm not continuing with the Night of Fire. I'm shocked there's not more.
They taste perfectly delicious, but due to a production mishap, their bottoms are slightly curved instead of...
I'm shocked there's not more Xenogears ROM hacks. I really figured that, like, there would be, like, you know, like a Kaizo hack or something. Have you seen the D&D movie yet? I really haven't. I really need to. I don't have even an excuse for it. Da 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 na 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 I do like this mix. This is Breath of Fire 3 boss theme. I will be playing this again soon at some point this year because I want to do the Breath of Fire 3 with all wrong builds challenge because that's a challenge run I don't know if, like, okay, let me rephrase. I know I'll be able to beat it. I don't know what it will take. The reason I say I know I'll be able to beat it is, like, you can beat that game normally at, like, level 40. Especially if you put in the work to get, like, a crazy amount of healing items and shit like that. But you can go up to level 99. So, like, inevitably I can level to a point where I'll win. Even with the dumbass restrictions I'm putting on myself in terms of having the characters' builds be so antithetical to their base stats and their gear and everything that's available to them. That does not change the fact that it's going to be some work and some time. But here is the boss battle theme without lo-fiing it. Where this really gets it's in a second, hold on. When motherfucker goes in on the piano. Right here. Who is the composer for Breath of Fire 3? Breath of Fire 3 composer. Yoshino Aoki and Akari Kaida. You fucking mad lads. You absolute fucking mad labs. What up, Quaresma? What up, Rom? Good to see you again. This is a game, there's so many moments in Breath of Fire 3, especially like hearing this music. Obviously, it's the boss battle theme, so it makes me think of boss battles. But there's so many moments with Breath of Fire 3 that just live rent-free in my head, right? Like, the first time you roll into the boss fight against the mutant, the entire Tournament of Champions sequence, training Bede, maybe my favorite sequence in that whole game. the time skip, like the lead up to it. There's just so many good moments in that game. Reuniting with Ray and the were-tiger sequence, like, it's just such good shit. It's just such good shit. Hell yeah, we're jamming the game soundtracks wrong. Listen, I'm a music nerd. I'm a music nerd. I accidentally, this past week, became friends with Jonathan Young, if you're familiar, the YouTuber, over how much of a music nerd I was. Between that and playing Magic, like, I've got the dude's number. We're friends now. What up, Dorian? Good to see you. His song from Minthara is fantastic. The entire, oh yeah, it's good shit. It's good shit. So it was fun. I really want to do. I think I probably will do it tomorrow because I have a little time. I'm gonna post a video on social media, basically talking about there is a phrase that I understand why people say it in a vacuum, but I fucking hate it as constructed, which is when people are like, "Never meet your heroes." Never meet your heroes, kids. You know what I mean? Did you ever stop and think that fundamentally the issue that leads to never meet your heroes is that you think a YouTuber is your hero? Just spitballing. Like, maybe if you didn't make a YouTuber your hero. And here's the thing. I'm not saying that therefore, like, the people on the other side of the screen from you are by and large better or perfect or any of that. That would be a fucking foundational lie. What I'm saying is the people on the other side of the screen from you, it's no different than any other walk of life. What up, Wizard Styles? So, like, if you go to work a new job, there's going to be a percentage of the people who work there who you're going to strike up a conversation with, and you're going to connect and click, and you might become friends with. There's going to be a percentage of the people who are working there who you're going to strike up a conversation with, and you'll be cordial, and then you'll move the fuck on. Like, it's a good it was a nice conversation, you're fine, you're chill with each other, and that's it, and that's all of it. And then there's going to be a percentage of people who work there who are going to be fucking assholes who you want nothing to do with. That doesn't just apply to work, it applies to basically every segment of life. So, like, when you're talking about dealing with people, like, I've seen so many people, like, a friend of mine, like I said, was shocked when I told him, like, yeah, I kind of accidentally made friends with Jonathan Young. He was like, what the fuck? And was, like, going on a whole thing about it. And I was like, I mean, he's a guy. Like, he happens to make dope music on YouTube, but he's still a human. He puts his pants on. The reason why I was able to make friends with him, as he even pointed out, is like, people don't treat him normal. He can't just have, like, a regular ass conversation. I saw him in the corner of the hotel lobby we were in, went up to say hey and just be like, hey, I love your music. And more specifically, I was like, I don't want to take up a bunch of your time, but I'm a music nerd, have been since I was little. I love your arrangements specifically. Like, I love that I can hear the basis of the song and also your twist on it all in one. And so, like, as a music nerd, that's the kind of shit that makes me happy. And it was like, dude, thank you. And it was like, real cool. And then I saw he had his magic cards out, and I was like, I mean, we've got 3 over here looking to do Commander. You are not with anyone. If you want to come play, you're invited. He came over, and we were just normal, and we just talking, and we became friends, and we just talked, and we found we had more but I just treated him like, yes, I complimented him, obviously, but I just treated him like a fucking human. I cannot tell you how many people who are not, like, genuine celebrity, but they hit couple 100,000 followers or 1 million followers, and they can't have a conversation with a normal person because the person goes in deifying them. When you say that's a hero and you put them on a pedestal, you can't have a normal fucking conversation. So how are they supposed to engage with you? Flip side, I saw Bob Wolf while I was at PAX East, and I love Bob Wolf as a content creator. He does if you're unfamiliar, he does videos about a lot of like technology stuff. Kind of his main wheelhouse that I love is he does stuff on like emulation handhelds, things like that, like the Anbernic devices, the Miu devices, things like that, like the portable emulation handhelds, the Ein devices, and Retroid. And like he's the reason I got a Retroid Pocket 2 back in the day, and I think it was last year, whatever it was, that I got an Anbernic RG405V. I loved how genuine he is, that he's like, it's kind of ugly, but it's in a cute way, and I like it. And so I was like, same thing. I just went up and talked to him. I was like, dude, I just wanted to say, you know, I understand because he was right by a group of people. I was like, you're Bob Wolf, right? He's like, yeah. And I was like, my name's Josh. Nice to meet you. Talked for a bit. I was like, listen, I don't want to interrupt you being with friends. I just wanted to say I love your stuff, thank you, and also like you're the reason why I own an RG405V. Like I love the way you talk about it because you're willing to criticize things. You're also honest about things. Like I can tell that you go out there and you always try to give the mindset of who could this be for. Like you try to be open while being honest. I love that. And we were going back and forth. We kept going. We dovetailed on into like people who comment on YouTube videos sometimes, like people who just can't be happy about anything, the people, how it's great to find appreciation, all these different things. We had like a nice little genuine 10 to 15 minute conversation, exchanged cards, walked away, that's it. He's not a friend. No offense to him. Like, if I had the chance to meet him again, I would love to talk to him. We had a great conversation, but that's just like meeting at someone at work and y'all kick it and you're cool at work, and then you go about your separate ways and you don't see yourself ever hanging out. Like, he's a very nice guy. I'm glad we had that conversation. I'm glad I can introduce myself. It's just, I didn't go into the conversation planning like, this is how I'm going to connect with him for the long term. Like, nah, man. If every conversation you have at these events, especially with these creators, is either A, trying to deify them, or B, trying to force some deeper or long-term connection, then you know what? Yeah, never meet your heroes. Save yourself time. Save yourself time, because you are wrong. I'm sorry, you are. But if you do want to reach out to these people and just like make a quick, in the moment, genuine connection, thank them for whatever reason of what they've done for you, be a human and just like give them some words of encouragement or whatever, and then just be normal outside of that, you would be shocked the connections and the friendships you'll make. Again, I've got the signed, personalized Karlach Funko over here because I brought it to Sam, and I joked and I was like, I'm not paying for you to sign this. I'm playing the friendship card. Because we're friends, I can text Sam Bayart right fucking now. I'm not saying that to show off. I'm saying it as Sam is a human. Ben Starr is a human. Jonathan Young is a human. Bob Wolf is a human. These are humans. There are several of them, several people in these industries who are jerks. And it sucks when you find out someone's a jerk. It's just like it sucks when you find out you have to work with a jerk. It makes the situation miserable. But just meet people as humans, and you're good. This has been your life lesson for the day, I guess. I always think putting people you admire on a pedestal is weird. Exactly. I can think they make amazing music or did amazing performance or whatever, and still acknowledge it. Jonathan Young was a cool dude who was fun to play games with, who happens to make good music. When I say don't mean it's because motion... No. Dorian, I get that. What I'm saying... That's why what I'm saying is... I don't hate the sentence in saying, like... Oh, these people, by and large, are good people. Far from the truth. In fact, given the access to the power dynamics and also to oftentimes funds and things like that, a great number of these people are the percentage of them that are assholes probably skews worse. But what I'm saying is, if you go in with the mindset of, I'm just gonna connect with another human, it can go a long way. And if you don't make, the other corollary is, don't make them turning out to not be a good person be a negative on you. You didn't connect with, like, it's a good example. So, not Jonathan Young. Let's just say, I don't know. Here's a good one. I love the Gaming Historian. I love his videos. I think he is one of the best YouTubers. There's been so many of his videos are comfort videos of mine. I can go watch the Gaming Historian stuff regularly, and every few months I do. There's a number of his videos I just go back and rewatch. I'm not autistic. Maybe I'm autistic. We're gonna keep it moving. It's a comfort, you know what I mean? There's certain things I've learned from him about people, about situations. If it turned out the Gaming Historian was a massive transphobe, I would stop supporting him, but the problem is, there's a number of people who would take that as like, oh, what does that say about me because I enjoyed his content? It says you enjoyed good documentary-style content having to do with video games, fam. It doesn't say you're a terrible person. Now, if he was making anti-trans jokes in these documentary-style videos, then you just ignored the red flags. But if that shit wasn't there, if it came out after the fact, then you just enjoyed his shit. It's not a personal thing, right? And a lot of people don't meet your heroes because they, like, weigh it as a personal thing. Like, I failed because I liked this shit. Nah, man. I was just an asshole. I was just an asshole who happened to make good music, or good videos, or good whatever the fuck. And you enjoyed that shit. And then you found out it was an asshole and you move accordingly. I was 2 seats away from Samantha Bear like 3 times a pack, but didn't want to walk up like, hi, I'm friends with these people that you're friends with, because I felt like it was weird. It could make it seem like I was trying to be weirdly parasocial. Mind you, I would have treated that like, hi, I'm Rom, gonna geek out about you for like 30 seconds and bug your bed. Honestly, here's the thing. For the future, that's the exact kind of shit you do. Like, say, hey, if you know someone you're like tangentially connected, be like, hey, you're such and such, right? Oh, I'm friends with these people. Nice to meet you. And just be like, listen, I loved you and what you did. Also, I know you have opinions about this. How do you feel about this? Like, if you're meeting them about something else, like, here's the thing. If you ever get a chance to meet Ben Starr, if you bring up and you say, can we geek out about the junction system for a minute? He will take a minute out of his day for you. He loves Final Fantasy VIII. If instead of focusing on how dope it is that he's Clive or that he's Verso or something like that, if you're just like, hey, I know about a thing you like, I also like it. Can we just geek out about it for a minute? He will fucking geek out with you for a minute. Why? Because it's a human moment amidst a sea of having to be on. Because when he's performing, when he's hosting a thing, or when he's performing, or when he's doing a panel, or when he's signing things for people, he has to be on. When you're doing things, you have to be on. When I'm streaming, I understand, and I want to be very clear. I want to be so fucking explicitly clear. I am not complaining with what I'm about to say. Y'all have provided me with money. Y'all have provided me with opportunities. I get to work with companies. I've hosted panels at multiple events. I've made some dope friends. I get free games from companies. Like, all of these things have come from y'all's support. I do not for a moment want you to think I am complaining. I need you all to understand that from jump. Okay? Cool. I'm not complaining. I'm stating a reality thing. When I'm streaming, or when anyone's streaming, I am on. You know how when you're like sitting at home on a couch, you're not just like giving energy and talking and doing things. You're chilling. Well, no, I'm in front of a camera. I have to talk to y'all. I have to engage with y'all. And I have to keep a certain level of energy up at all times. The same as like being at a party, but I can't step away to the corner. Okay? It's not a complaint. It's a reality. Well, when you're someone who's at an event and it's hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and you never really can turn off until maybe the end of the night when you're around a couple of friends or you go back to your room, that shit is draining. So if you give them that moment to where even if they're on, it's a personal on, not a professional on, it's a world, it is so good. So, Rom, I'm not going to tell you, like, dominate the moment, but if you see someone you're a fan of, and they're just kind of standing there, or they're in visual, and they're nearby, and you just want to introduce yourself and be like, I don't want to dominate your day. Can I just have a minute and talk to you? Thank you for your thing, and then talk about completely unrelated shit that I think you would also be interested in. You'd be amazed how many people would be into it. You would be fucking amazed. Exactly, Jordan. If I had a chance to meet Henry Cavill, I'd want to talk about Warhammer. And I'm sure Henry Cavill would be like, let's fucking go. Why? Because at that moment, he's not Henry Cavill, the movie star. He's not Superman. He's not Geralt of Rivia. He's a nerd who loves Warhammer. Yeah, you say The Good Wife starring Juliana Wargelis until you find out she's an entitled tool. And then you have to move on to The Good Fighting starring Christine Burham, who says, like, what's the BF? I don't... Caracal, you know what's the funniest part? I've been going back and I literally just started, when I went on the trip up to PAX and back, a replay of Zodiac Age on my Switch. So I literally just restarted FF12 of all the things I could be playing right now on the side while I'm traveling that you bring up. Christine per Omis. I'm socially anxious, fuck. That's also fair. Plus first con, and since the only reason I was even able to be there was the SDCTC people, I didn't want to embarrass them by having... Fair enough. Did you see that firefighter video I sent you on Insta? No, give me a moment. Let me see this shit real quick. Oh, this is good. Someone said, does JoJo's Bizarre Adventure turn you bi? Short answer, no. Okay, what's the long answer? Probably, definitely, yes. All right, let me see this. Firefighter video. Firefighter. Responding to the fire. Correct. Responding to the fire at the Nottoway Plantation. Burn! Let it burn! Let that motherfucker burn. I got nothing. I got no energy for it. Did you see Henry Cavill and Joey Beatty realizing during a Richard Press story that they both play Warhammer and immediately lost? Yes! Because... Look, here's the thing. If I ever got to be in a movie or a show, right? And I'm doing a press tour for it, and I'm doing yet another interview talking about the character, talking about my role in things, talking about my inspirations, and the interviewer's talking to me and he's like, so, I know you have streamed, I know you do other things. I know you happen to be a big fan of Suikoden. I would just, you would immediately, like, if I was chilling, I'd hear Suikoden and I would activate like the fucking Winter Soldier. I would activate like the Manchurian Candidate. I'd be like, go on. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Like, it would be, I would be fucking Liev Schreiber in the Manchurian Candidate. Immediately. Immediately. Same thing with Fire Emblem. You don't even have to be smooth with it. The interviewer could literally just be asking me questions and then could just randomly go, Fire Emblem. I'm here. Go on. Go on. I'm whatever you want to hit me with, fam. Someone mentions World War I's social political outcomes and you see my FF14. Bing! You get the fucking, the exclamation point like you're a quest giver. Alright. Alright. Let's hop in. Oh, maybe if I put it on the fucking game, that would help. At least a little. All right. So, we're looking for the crash. The crash before we become a geich. Is it racist if I talk about pronunciations in Gith Yankee? Does that make me racist?
On everything.
We're gonna put a pin in that. Okay. Some shit's going down over here.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
Okay.
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please, there's no time!
Oh, shit. Oh, that's not a goblin, though.
The nine hells! Open the gates!
Ooh, good Leaf Roof. Dorian, Manchurian Candidate is an all-timer.
Cannon! No!
Oh, damn. Y'all fucked. It's Gobos!
Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
We gotta be honest. That Will is unambiguously one of the coolest motherfuckers in this game. Unambiguously one of the coolest motherfuckers in this game. Just smooth with it. But interview has to know what they're asking. Henry Cavill's disappointed when interview asked what his favorite army was and then answered the return question with, "Oh, I don't know, my friend told me to ask." That's true. That part is true. Like, don't tickle my balls and then, like, fucking scoop on out. Like, give me the real shit. Skaboom. Oh, suck my dick. Okay, let's jump over here. Ow. That was not my finest hour. Weirdly, though, works. Okay.
Scouts! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the absolute!
Wait. Where the fuck is... Oh, back here. Got it. I can just straight guarantee a kill against you. How much does it do per bolt? Is it 2 to 5 force damage? I mean, I get it. Oh, plus each one is +1. I was just misreading the... Right, it's 3d4 plus 3, and I was like, but there's a +3. It should... The base shouldn't be... Whatever. Do I chance it? I'm not gonna chance it. I'm gonna go for the basically guaranteed kill. I could have chanced it. That kind of sucks. Oh, well. All right. That intro looked like a 90s sitcom where the character does something and then turns and poses for a freeze frame. You're not wrong. But I love Will. Dude is one of the most heroic. It is. And really, the great thing about Will is that you're able to get this Black Prince Charming. Like, he's a noble knight and he's a Prince Charming. And it's so cool that he got to be that. All right. Come on, Shadowheart. Come on, baby girl. Oh! And she sticks the landing! Sweet. Which means that, Lysel can just get right to the good shit.
My sickle and sword.
Yeah, you're doing great, Zevlor. Okay, you actually kind of are doing great. I saw you with the sword and I was like, man. Fuck. I'm trying to get all of the gobos down so that we can focus fire on the warg. Son of a bitch. Can y'all stop with the fucking critical misses? Disadvantage.
Make way.
Son of a bitch! I thought I was ignored. I should have jumped. I should have jumped. Okay, what do we got going on here for health? 9. You've got 9. You've got 27. You've got 24. And then this dude who is right on the verge of death. Piercing shot if I get to you. No, it'd be for you who I'd want to do it to. Okay, first let's get as close as we can.
These boots have seen everything.
Cool. Now then. Cool. High defense, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. Though, I could... Piercing shot... Let's go for it. Motherfucker. Okay. I remember in early access when Will would occasionally jump to his death. You know, sometimes it'd be like that. Average of 3, 5, 2 should be 7 average damage. Yeah, well, no. So, right, Quaresma, that's the thing. Is I was doing the math and I was like, but I was looking at it wrong. I just decided not to chance it was the point. But my issue is that I was essentially looking at it wrong. I was like, well, mathematically... Okay. I'll lose 5 HP there. I won't lose any HP here, it looks like. Sweet. Cool. I can shoot you and basically guarantee a kill. I can actually guarantee a kill if it hits. So let's go for that. Sweet. Thinning out the enemy herd. Always worthwhile.
Death is but a word away.
Okay. The problem is this will friendly fire. Well, wait. Friendly fire, but does he count as an ally for it? What is the effect radius on this? Let's try it. Sweet. Missed him. Now you're prone. You're dead. Okay, cool. So we're down to 3 enemies. Easy. Easy peasy. Cool, cool. Nice and easy. Hey, Ron, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Set the grease on fire, baby girl, but the grease is under me, not them. I love Zevlor. I'm trying to figure out how to include him and Karlak into a Descent into Avernus campaign I want to DM. Just kind of go for it, would be my guess. Don't deal 7 damage to Barth, please. That's all I'm asking. Motherfuck. I gotta get him up. I gotta get him up before he dies. Okay. Jump. Take the 4 HP damage, it's fine. Ow. Okay. Nice. Fuck it. Let's action surge. Wait, what we got here? Kill! Hell yeah, baby girl. Good fucking job. End turn. It's just annoying, awkward modules, so there's lots of points I'm changing. That's fair. Hell yeah. Nice and easy. 4 to 9, I do 3 to 10, so there's only one row where I don't kill. If I go up to stab, can I reach you to stab? I can. Only one roll where I don't kill. Let's do it. There is another, and that's me dying. I mean, that's me missing, rather. Let me... If I flourish, I have a 25% chance to kill. I find it unlikely. What I can do, however, is healing word on you. Oh, you're dead! Barth straight up fucking died. Well. Well. Never mind, I guess. What up, Yummy? Good to see ya. Thank you for swinging by. Hell yeah.
That was the last of them. Inside, all of you. More may follow. Open the gate.
A brazen attack for such lowly creatures.
A bullywug
They
trumpet.
must have been seeking something or someone.
Oh, I'm carrying too much. Ooh, gloves of power. On hit with a weapon attack, possible effect of D4 penalty on target's attack rolls and sleight of hand boosts. I gotta drop some of my shit. But really what I gotta do is... sell it. So that's why I'm dealing with it for right now. Unless I can... heavily encumbered. Oh, it's just me, though. So I can just move some of this shit over. Can you use... There's no reason not to use a shield, I guess. Like, reasonably speaking. I'm proficient in it. Putting in a Lazel's pack for now. Can you use a hand crossbow? You can. I don't know that there's a scenario where you're gonna use it, but you can use it. I'm just moving a little bit more over to make life easy in advance. This, honestly, the sleight of hand makes more sense to go to, like, a Astarion or whatever, but the on-hit with a weapon makes the most sense to go to Lae'zel, who is gonna hit things. You know, reasonably speaking. I've got to, at some point, like, actually go through this shit. But, there we go. Okay.
What's up for discussion?
Glad you were here for those goblins. Picked one off yesterday myself. Shot her through the throat. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping. Clawing at the arrow.
Taking life always has a cost. You have to feel it, or you'll lose who you are.
I had the same thought. And it's just going to keep happening.
I'm surprised I didn't see Lae'zel disapproves.
You made it look so easy. The killing.
Okay.
Better not be cursed.
Why am I still walking slow? Oh, I'm still encumbered. I didn't pay attention. Almost. Okay. Ringmail armor. It's heavy. I don't have anyone else who's proficient in heavy armor, do I? No AC bonus from Dex. Did any of you... Are you better off in this? Because you use Divine Magic, not Arcane. Are you better off in this? Not really. It doesn't affect you, though, which means I probably can swap into the chain shirt and get a bump. Yeah. That benefits me. This doesn't hurt you. It makes sense. Sweet. Much better. What up, gang gang?
There are children here, you fool! We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Dual-wielding hand crossbows is so much fun. It's like the gun fu in Equilibrium. I will have to keep that under consideration. Statement. Why, master, I refer to every one of your kind as meat bags. Astarion is a thief sword bard with dual crossbows, and my playthrough was a lot of fun. And there are also decent magic hand crossbows. What's unbelievable is how we beat the goblins. You're both heroes. Let's try it. Hit me. Motherfuck! I was so close. If I could have guidanced that, I would have been fine.
Tell that to the dead at the gate. Shut it, Holmes! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer. My duty is to this camp. Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Full-bloods ain't known for courage.
Ooh.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
Folks, if you think I'm gonna side with racism, fuck I look like. Oh, I go with disadvantage. Even better. Oh, I'm not proficient with medium armor. That sucks. Now that I realize that.
He acts before you can intervene.
I'm not save scumming, per se.
Arrogant prick had it out for me from day one. No one leaves my people out cold.
This would go from the beginning of the fight. Fine, I'm not gonna do it. You put him in a bind showing up like that. And he did try to open the gate.
Too little, too late. He was right, though. Coming back to this hellhole was a mistake no amount of gold can put right. I'd rather face another round of goblins than stay in this pit.
The goblins with the same vigor he had for that for once.
Should I reload so that I can handle that better? Chat, hit me. It'd be like 10 minutes because I'm just gonna blaze through the fight. I'm right before the fight. Should I reload for the chance to deck a racist? I can't even guarantee I deck the racist. It's fine. Right, if I had saved after the fight, there was not a doubt in my mind. I'm like, I'm save scumming until we get this motherfucker.
Regression. A cheap shot. I should have expected that.
I don't know. I don't know if it's lagging. Hold on. All right, fine. We're gonna redo it, and I will say what I'll do is I'll save after the fight this time to make sure I can keep going to like effectively deck this racist. I even have an idea on how I'll do it. What a treat! Did I have to be that extra? Yes. Hi, you. Also, yes, always choose to punch racists. Like, if you came into this stream and you're like, well, actually, strategically, the people who are approaching the gate are actually the ones who you... Shut the fuck up, nerd! That being said, I am going to run back. I'm gonna go this way so I don't have to, like, fucking jump off this cliff again to be useful.
Open the bloody gate!
Yeah, we saw it already. Skip.
What's going on? Cannon! Damnable rope. And suffer it.
Okay, cool. All right. Now then. All right. Piercing shot. Come on. Nah, you saved against it. Yeah. Wait, no, you did. Oh, no, you've got gaping wounds. Yeah, that's the point.
Creator. Destroyer.
Sweet. Now then. Ice knife kills. Yes, I'm gonna keep making an ice 9 kills joke every chance I get to have Gale casting ice knife.
Cleric 4.
I love him, but he's such a pretentious bastard. Get him! Bing! Hell yeah. Oh, damn. This dude's hurting. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Good, in good shape. And your turn.
That's great to hear. Good shape. Are you getting ready for an event? Starting a new fitness routine? Or just feeling good in general?
I do just want to let you both know I'm happy for you, Diamond and Brett. I support you and the gay. Is this serious? Okay. Cool. In case you didn't know, this is a gay supporting space. Okay. I could either dash. I think dashing this turn makes the most sense. Dash, and then what is the furthest I can move? Get right all up out there.
On the move.
Yeah, get right all up out there. Cool. Now I could action surge and shoot you. But it's fine. I will end the turn here.
My sickle and sword.
Scouts! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the absolute!
Bring it. Okay. Shadow halt. I want you. Bolt this motherfucker. Firebolt, that is. Fireball. Bam, 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 bam.
Have to keep going.
Okay. Firebolt? No. You? I can go after you. Or I can go after you. Yeah, you're the one that makes the most sense. Is it enough? Oh, you left him with 1 fucking point of health, girl. Not the time. But it's fine. Heal Gale. Cool. Good shit. Exactly. Anime running. That's what it was. Did you just grease me? Nobody greases me but me. Only I can grease me. I've been known to grease myself occasionally. Okay. Not enough movement. 'Cause it's grease. Got it. Alright, just fucking move the best you can, man. Sweet. I saved against grease. I can go after you. Go after you. You. I can guarantee a kill on you, but I'm not worried about that kill happening. I'll go after you. Ugh. Awful shot. but Flourish is specifically in melee, so it does nothing for me right now. Firebolt has a decent chance of killing you. Let's go for it. You son of a bitch! Let me get your bardic inspiration. Yeah. Well, this fight's certainly going worse. Oh, damn, Zevlor. Coming in fucking clutch. Can you kill that thing? Oh, or get that one super low. I can kill you. Why do I have a disadvantage on the swing? Oh no, I'm not trying to range attack. I'm trying to melee attack. Kill. Now I will action surge. Kill him. Cool. Is that a bit much for the shot there? Maybe. Do I care? Not even slightly. Sweet. Him dead? Yep, cool.
I'll bleed every last one of you.
Barth is still alive, which is the important thing. Grease Firebolt is a much different song than Grease Lightning. You know... when Jonathan Larson wrote Grease back in 1987, I don't think he imagined his lyrics being used that way. It's funny, I love how I did not get one detail of that correct. Not fucking one. Chew. Sweet. I wanted to go with the higher chance of killing over anything else. Okay. Come on. Get it. Fuck yes. Easy fucking peasy.
Breathe deep.
Don't slip. Sweet. Alright. Now we get to the good shit. Don't slip. Don't slip. Cool. Get as far as you can. And now, Firebolt on this dude. Not likely to kill, but it was worth a shot. Cool. Now it's a all of us v2, so chance are good we win. Mostly because of the screams. Well, you know, some roses are red, violets are blue. Don't always be like that. But sometimes it do. Sweet. Now it's just Zakrug. Hey, Lae'zel. Go flank this motherfucker. Hell yeah. And Barth didn't die this time. Which isn't...
All of you, more may follow. Open the gate.
Which isn't necessarily good.
They were tenacious. I wonder what they wanted here, other than bloodshed.
Oh, I'm encumbered.
Taste of goblins to come, I fear.
Oh, real quick, hold on. Before I forget. Of that intense ass music. Hold on, here's what I need to see. Hold on, mother! Character sheet. Light armor, medium armor, shield. Okay, so she did, but the thing is, it's fine. This is disadvantage on self checks, AC bonus limited to +2. Oh, so it's just genuinely superior to the ring. Like, there's no point to the ring mail, really. But it's fine. Wait. Wait, did I... Wait. Where's... Did I... Oh, I never... My bad. Alright. My bad. Yeah. 4 to 13 goes up to 9 to 19. My bad. Or 8, wait, what? 8 is it 8 to 18 or 9 to 19? A second ago was 9 to 19. Why is it 8 to 18 now? Whatever. Almost time to punch a racist. Hold on. First it's time to get all the good shit. Then it will be racist punching time. You gotta take these things in steps, you know? There's layers to this shit, player. Tiramisu. Man, 1910 times are weird.
This way.
Okay, no inefficient armor now.
What to do?
Alright. Sweet. These gloves go on Lae'zel. Spiked shield goes... Because I do have proficiency with shields, right? Yes. Cool. Is there anything else I got that might make sense for me to swap to? Okay, no. Which is fine.
Let's get on with it.
Guidance. Okay.
Let's get going. I'll give it a shot.
Save game. New save. Save. Cool.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
It may run out during the convo, which will be...
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
We'll try this again. I would need a perfect roll, which I didn't get. Damn, which means I lost out on the... Oh, I have inspiration? No, I'll wait.
Dead at the gate.
I'll use that on the next one.
I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Full-bloods ain't known for courage.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
Take aim at the human. Okay, no longer... oh, I do get guidance still. I'm gonna use that inspiration, if I can. Let's try it again. Fuck you! Worth it. Bitch.
That, I suppose.
Can we get some fucking nice in chat for punching racists?
Beast will be back. We need to pack up and leave. Immediately.
For once.
Now that that's settled,
You acted quickly. I'm just sorry I didn't get there first. Thank you.
I appreciate the support.
I'm Zevlor.
I'm Anoriand.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Why are they forcing you out?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
This ritual. Is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though...
It's such a satisfying punch, Rum.
I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I'll see what I can do.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Kinda just want to leave him there. Like, I don't want to wake him up. But fuck it, whatever.
First I damn near die at the hands of goblins. Then I get sucker punched by a bloody half-breed.
Ooh.
I'm done with this hellhole.
Those two must have history.
Oh!
Let's look for help.
Oh, I wanted to punch him a fucking again. The hell is wrong with you, dude? I just fucking knocked you out cold. What about that told you, yeah, this is the time to come back at me sideways and call me racist names?
I care about our lives, our future.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
You know the meme of the girl who's going to be okay? Man who is never going to be okay. It's that fucking racist. I'm looking for a healer.
A goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers. But I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon.
What are you selling?
Some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Alright, cool. What you got for me? Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. Arrow of Ilmater. Has some uses for sure. Arrow of Roaring Thunder. Couple of scrolls. Dragon's Grasp. It's a hand axe. Deals additional slashing damage to burning targets. Okay. Rain Dancer. Which can create water. Spell Thief. Once per short rest, you regain a level 1 spell slot when you land a critical hit with the Spell Thief. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I'm not proficient with longbows. Okay. Gloves of Missile Snaring. You can intercept missiles from ranged weapon attacks, reducing their damage by 1d10 plus your dex modifier. Very nice. Chain Shirt +1. I am not proficient. Hedge Wander Armor. I am not proficient. I'm not proficient. Do you got anything light armor? Okay, here we go. Padded Armor +1. Worth considering. Ring of Flinging. Means a bonus to throw damage. That'll be good if I ever decide to throw shit. Okay. I can sell some of this stuff for sure, but I know I don't need. Sell a dagger. Really sell 2 daggers. Sell the goblin scimitar. Goblin bow. 2 hand axes. Because if some of this is going to go back to the thing at camp, but some of these I just know I don't need. Sell a scimitar. Sell a bow. Sell a torch. Oh, I'm not... Okay. Pike. Sell a scimitar. Sell a short bow. Alright. I'm gonna sell a leather armor. Keep one on hand. Sell the necklace. So they're literally meant to be sold, but I think there's a better place to do it, maybe, so. But for the easy stuff, sell the bowl. Sell the bottles. Sell the bones. Sell the cups. Cool. Alright, sell the ink pot. Remember not sell. Oh yeah, no. I'm not selling food. Sell the plate. Sell the other plates. Sell the rags. Sell the skulls. Sell the tongs. Cool. Alright. Good shit. These. Sell the mug. Sell the bones. Sell one of the goblin bows. Gale, sell the bottle. Lae'zel, keep that. Simple robe, leather armor. Alright, we're fine. Cool. And then for myself, yeah, I will buy the pattern armor. It gives me one more AC and lowers bludgeoning damage. And right now, that 1 point of AC could mean a world of difference, TBH. I'm going to sell the simple jerkin. Cool. Might as well sell the ringmail armor. Cool.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
All right. Cool.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
What's up, fam?
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
We should all stay. A single blade could make the difference. Guidance! Here we go. Let's hit it! Okay, guaranteed.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zerg. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Hey, see? We're here to help.
Give it a good whack.
Not sure how much we're gonna help, but you know.
We'll get to the city soon.
I am not.
Hey, it's my boy who will be joining my party very soon.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
I don't understand how you can not like Will. It's good advice, child. You do well to listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned.
He's he's a fucking hero.
The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yes. And we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck.
You know why,
so.
Dotgif.
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Yes, it's your husband, Diamond. Who is she?
Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the
Well,
hells
we're
to
not
the
letting that happen.
But the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
I'm looking to cure this infection. I suggest we part
Just so
her up.
you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Whose place am I going to have you replace? Honestly? She can heal. She is also racist. Not punchably racist. Now, the mechanically smart choice would be to send Gale. But I like his AoE, and we're gonna send Shadowheart.
I suppose this affords me a little alone time. Until later, then.
I like how you think.
Sweet. Alright. Level up. Download the Infinite Party mod. Honestly, Coleslaw, I am considering it. I'm just worried if it'll, like, fuck up my computer. Gain a spell slot. Gain 2 passives. Eldritch Invocations and gain a spell. And okay, cool. Alright. What spells we got to choose here? Your current spells... Oh. Okay. Got Burning Hands, Charm Person, Command, Expeditious Retreat, Hellish Rebuke. Hex. Make your attacks deal an additional 1d6 draconic damage to the target and give it disadvantage on the ability you're choosing. Protection from good and evil. Witch Bolt. Hex or Hellish Rebuke are the smart choices. I'd say Hellish Rebuke. Always awkward when I have to log into service I haven't done since my transition. Oh, definitely. But what was the service in this case, if you don't mind sharing? The computer's visually crying. Yeah, Coleslaw. I'm fucking trying. Like, here's the thing. I probably should get this for PS5 and stream it that way instead. But... Agonizing Blast. When you cast Eldritch Blast, add your Charisma modifier to the damage it deals, unless it's negative. It's absolutely not for him. It would be +3 damage for every Eldritch Blast. Armor of Shadows. You can cast Mage Armor yourself at will without expending a spell slot. Beast Speech I don't need because I have Speak with Animals. Beguiling Influence. Gain Proficiency. No. Devil's Sight. You can see normally in darkness. Fiendish Vigor. Cast False Life at will. Mask of Many Faces. You can cast Disguise Self at will. One with Shadows. You can learn to cast one with Shadows. Repelling Blast. When you need a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push it up to 4.5 meters away. Thief of 5 Fates. One Prolonged Rest. You can cast a Bane using a spell slot. I think Agonizing and Repelling and just really crank that Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Rebuke is clutch. Right, he doesn't have a ton of spell slots to work with as is, and let's be real, he's a warlock. He is Eldritch blasting, folks. I don't know what the fuck you want me to tell you. He just is. Why is there not a sort button for... inventories? Unless? No. There should just be a one-button sort. But yeah, like, the rest of this shit is just... It's like, this is a way for you to Eldritch Blast. It's like, I'm not gonna give him a fucking hand crossbow or something like that. For what? Who gives a shit? Okay. Would he be better off swapping from the rapier to the longsword? He is +3 and 2 to 9, or... No. Very clearly not. But again, we're mainly in it for the... For the good shit. Storage chest. Well, I'm not going to get in that because it's obviously not mine.
Focus, children.
Okay.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Leave. Lae'zel, what do you got to say? I'm sure it's insulting.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
No, Lae'zel, please. Stop holding back and tell me how you really feel. Please.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
He's just so fucking cool, though. How does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return.
As my source told it.
The archdevil Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate. A devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach. Even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking. The damage she might be doing.
Who is this source of yours?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Warlock, he's a warlock, he's a warlock. Let's move on. Mind you, we all knew he's a warlock, but still. Tell me, Will, how did you come to be the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
What act could be finer than saving a life? You must have felt proud.
Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
It's nice to finally put a face to the name.
And it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting.
I've noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
I'd like to talk about something
By
else.
all means.
Can we acknowledge that the chase scene through Avernus and jumping onto a living tentacle spelljammer ship is the coolest thing in this game and we'll never see? True story. I don't suppose you've come across an expert healer in your travels?
I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit.
Okay. Now,
Remember, you have teeth and claws.
where's my... No. Not that. Not that. Where the fuck... Okay.
Any questions?
No, I want the fucking... The journal. Is it... There we go. Okay, let's clear all this shit out first real quick. There we go. That's where we got the inspiration from. Okay. Now, quests. Okay.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well.
Yeah, I do.
A few
Nice to
words
meet
for
you.
the kids. Spare a story or two.
I'm good at exactly that, folks. They're just children. Why are you teaching them to fight?
It's that, or teach them to beg for their lives. The goblins will chase us to Baldur's Gate, and these kids know it. A warrior like you could lift their spirits.
I'll lift their spirits by wiping out that whole camp of goblins by myself.
Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
I wanted to do the, like, when it came back to me, I wanted to give it, like, the... I wanted to give it the idea of the whole, like... Hey, don't... Trust in each other. Trust is the victory. And all that, but... It didn't let me. So...
No helping it. We're exposed now.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
Are you still on about this, dude? You're doing the right thing. The tieflings need help.
And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. we will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost.
Hold on. Why are you so eager to reach the city?
You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramesses Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
Gale should just laugh.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Good idea. Powerful acquaintances never hurt.
If it's powerful acquaintances you're after, you have to look no further than yours truly.
Right! Right!
Few can match me. In either magic or talent.
Like, bro, you are a tiefling.
Will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate.
This... Man, do you know how pretentious you gotta be that I walk away from that meeting like, man... Gale, you aren't as pretentious as I thought you were. Like, good fucking gravy. What up, broskies?
Have you spoken to Korga?
Not yet.
Of course, you have your own business to attend to. But if the druids won't abandon this ritual of theirs, it will be trouble for all of us.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Gotta run into on a fun stream. Appreciate you, Rom. Hope you have a good one, bud. Hope to see you soon. Alright, I can't... No, I mean, I could go there, but I'm not going there. All right, go back out. Let's go to Kaga. Do I still have a short rest? I do. I'm not going to use it yet. I was just checking.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp.
What up?
Goodness, you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish?
They should make a Baldur's Gate times Yakuza game.
I've lotions and potions galore.
If they made a Yakuza CRPG, you folks might never see from me again. There's no need. I'm fine, really.
Sorry, love. I just lose the run of myself sometimes. I must say, though, you're looking mighty peaky. Are you all right?
I've been better. It's difficult to explain.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil.
Dabbling means fucking.
But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new.
You mean fucking?
My point is,
He was fucking a tree.
whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Well, a tree spirit, but a tree.
She's not to know of our ailment. Only a Gith healer may make us pure.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
There's nothing wrong, I swear. Everything's fine.
As you wish, Petal. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
An arm. Show me your wares.
Hey, bother.
Elixir of Hill Giant Strength. How long does that last? Oh, until a long rest. Alright. You gain +1 bonus to unarmed attack. Okay. While the wielder is not wearing armor, they receive a +2 bonus to saving throws. Okay, what is this? Potion of Invisibility. Alright. 484 gold. Can I just... Oh, that's... Yeah, you're sure. I was about to be like, can I just buy 484 gold?
Take care now, sweetie.
How much are you going to charge me for it?
I am not grumpy. The scowl on your face would frighten a troll. You're an idiot.
Okay.
We're exposed now.
Alright, over here. This part of town, right? Or part of the grove, I should say.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Did they have to make the little goblin girl look like that?
Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Did they have to make her look like that?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tieflin. If you ever had it to begin with.
Step between the crossbow and the goblin.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too? You, move!
Read the tiefling's thoughts. Come on! Nice! That's technically the first roll I passed with brain thinking stuff. Although it's not really brain thinking stuff, but...
But he's not here. They took him from me.
What would Canon think of you now?
Don't you dare! Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
She still has a story to tell. One I want to hear.
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
Gods, you're exhausting. Fine then.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Will and Lae'zel both do not like me.
You're gonna be sorry.
Oh, Gale's with it, though.
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all.
Could you make the
sorts of
captions a bit bigger?
outlandish entertainment.
100%. I could try to, anyways. Give me a moment. I believe that that's an option here. Shadow cloud texture. It might be under accessibility. Show genitals. Show text background, dialogue, text size. All right, that should help. There we go. I've heard Superstitious Inn keeps muttering about the yawning portal. What is it?
An inn in Waterdeep. Oh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well. Leads into the Undermountain, you see. Full of death, danger, vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist.
What was the standoff about?
Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room.
What happened next?
Stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again.
I do want to be clear that I do like Gale.
The yawning portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. Well, I'd drink to that.
I do like Gale. He is a fuckboy, but I do like Gale. But also, he literally just hit us with the, and then everyone cheered.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Who's this Absolute you're so fond of? Your god?
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
Caught my interest. Have any holy literature on you?
My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
Bah! A clever goblin's like a trustworthy gig. A figment of the imagination.
Well, I'd certainly like to meet her.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Do I want to free the goblin? Do I want to free the goblin? Because we don't like the justice system as established. But also, we did just see the goblins trying to burn this place down. And she did just straight up say the goblins are coming to burn this place down. So, like, I can kind of validate the use of a fucking jail cell. What's y'all's vote? I could just attack, but no. Here, let me... Hold on 1 second. Trying to see. Apparently that's the bad option, which I don't want. Well, you have to go through a bajillion steps for it to be a good playthrough, and I'm playing a good aligned character, so you already told me what I need to know. I'll find the princess myself, priestess myself.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
Leave. I won't necessarily tell her no, but I will leave it at that for now. Anything worthwhile in here? Bed, cooking pot. They're cooking pot? Well, that's crazy. Anything in here?
You're gonna be sorry.
Anything in here?
Last one of ya.
Okay.
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yes. And I suggest you do as she says.
Lower.
Wait for the tiefling to obey.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me.
Listen, she's about her business. We gotta appreciate it.
You can keep your innards.
I don't want to have to
Gods, are all Giths so brutal?
Brutal? Blood still flows through his own veins. I was positively gentle.
I mean, she's not wrong. Like, when you really think about it. All right. Let's get down here. Get down on it. Come on in. Oh, shit. There's a whole gathering.
Pass through. Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, good. Racism.
Let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
He a bear. Hey, what up, guys?
Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back.
I'm not looking for trouble. Can you just let me by?
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Yeah, bitch. Now what? Now what? Now what are you gonna do? Bet you feel silly, don't you? Hey, what up, Volo?
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
And this is how the monster manual was made, canonically. Fine. Ask your questions.
Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Okay.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
The time was spent among books. I'm a student of the page.
I've always preferred experience to the second-hand accounts of lesser men. But to each their own. Now, I've a few.
How do you know if the men are lesser, bro?
You don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Dragons? Really? How gauche. I kind of want to, but no. Dragon? There wasn't any dragon.
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Quite so. They sang the phrase like a battle hymn.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Dramatic. How has Maglabiet responded?
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Fucking Volo, man. Wait, about our conversation earlier, why the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
You know, he's not wrong. Is the thing, like, I don't know how I feel about him lying, but he isn't wrong when he says the sentence, every story like think of any given cool story in your life, any cool moment, anything that stands out, any special time in your life. Maybe it was a date, maybe it was like an important connection with someone who you know, maybe it was like the time maybe you graduated, any number of things. Now just take that story and add a dragon. And tell me the story is not innately better.
Find our master.
Like, let me talk about the day I graduated from school. Also, there was a dragon. Like I said, he's a liar. We agree he's a liar. But he's not wrong.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Thief? Poison? What's this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Sylvanas was more concerned with nobly sown seeds than punishing children, was he not? Ooh, this one's gonna be tough. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh, motherfuck. I don't have any other inspirations either.
I've heard enough. The devil remains until the rite is complete.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
Let the child go, so she can spread word to the others of your might. Hey, okay. This one's easy. Nice.
Yes. She is more valuable out there than in here. Sif, Tila, to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I mean, you didn't have to be such a jerk, is the thing. Gale has yet another story here, I see.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, hmm? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Rather important, no less. All right, go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you.
It's very gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul. Except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
What kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with. Though not without some effort.
He's coming out. No, he doesn't have to. They're all pan.
Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Your illness causes you to consume raw magic? I'm going to need the details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact. Since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Where do you suggest we find the artifacts you need?
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
I expected as much. Don't worry. I'm happy to help.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Alright. I don't want him to fucking explode or whatever, so I didn't really have many other choices.
Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Yes, actually.
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
Only a monster would threaten a child.
Yes, you would say so.
Of course, Lae'zel is not
I
a
know
fan.
your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
All right. Let's go talk to Zevlor, I guess. Also, in order to have... Oh, shit, we can level up. In order to have Will tell me about Karlach, do I have to long rest and talk to him at camp?
I've never learned to converse with your kind.
What would your mother and I have done?
Let's level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. All right. Get a whole bunch of shit. Spells. Let's see. We can pick up a level 2 spell. Blindness. Calm emotions. Cloud of daggers. Crown of madness. Detect thoughts. Enhance ability. Enthrall. Heat metal. Ooh, good shit. Hold person. Invisibility. Knock. Lesser restoration. Phantasmal force. See invisibility. Shatter. And silence. Shatter. Subclass. College of Glamour. You mantle and imbue 2 allies with your vigor and grant them 5 temporary hit points. If they're hit with a melee attack, the attacker becomes charmed. Your witch is shut up a creature and sap its confidence. College of Swords. Gain a fighting style. In different flourishes. College of Valor. Inspire an ally to add a 1d6 bonus to their next attack, ability, weapon, or armor class. College of Swords. Pumps up my Bardic, which I can start making sure to use more of. College of Swords will help me as a fighter, which since I don't know. Let's try College of Valor. I can always respec. Survival, intimidation. Yeah. And we're good. Okay. Gale! Gale! Gain 2 spells. Level 2 shit. Okay, we got lots of options here. Blindness, Blur, Cloud of Daggers, Crown of Madness, Darkness, Dark Vision, Detect Thoughts, Melf's Acid Arrow, Magic Weapon, Knock, Visibility, Hold Person, Gust of Wind, Flaming Sphere, Enlarge, Reduce, Mirror Image, Misty Step, Phantasmal Force, Ray of Enfeeblement, Scorching Ray. Scorching Ray is really good. Shatter and Web. Scorching Ray and Web is a hell of a 1-2 punch. Grease, actually. Web has specific uses, but... Yes, Milf's Acid Arrow. Exactly. Nailed it. 110%. Alright. Class. We can pick a specific... oh, she gets Githyanki Psionic Jump. I can do a subclass. I can do Arcane Archer, Battlemaster Champion, or Eldritch Knight. Eldritch Knight will give some spells. Champion increases our crit rate. Battlemaster gives maneuvers. Arcane Archer. You're not going to be an Arcane Archer. The question is, which of these three? You do not have good spellcasting stats, so we'll go Battlemaster. I guess we'll stick you Battlemaster. That's fine. Maneuvers. What? Make an attack that deals an additional 1d and possibly force the target to drop the weapons. Assassin Strike. Distract your target. Gives advantage. You can evade attacks by imposing disadvantage against you. Fainting attack. Target with to attack with advantage and deal extra damage. Has probably of goodness to it. Goading attack. Maneuvering attack. Menacing attack, which can increase damage and frighten a target. Precision attack. Pushing attack. Rally. Riposte. Sweeping attack. Sweeping attack makes sense. I also kind of like riposte. Do I want to swap one of these? Menacing attack swap for riposte. Probably makes sense. Gives me a reaction. Hold on a sec. Oh, don't do this to me. There we go. Fighting, my computer is fighting for its life. I may have to give up the ghost and accept that, like, it's gonna be hard to play this game. Blindness, let's see. Cloud of Daggers, Crown of Madness, Darkness, Enthrall, Hold Person, Invisibility, Mirror Image, Misty Step, Ray of Enfeeblement, Scorching Ray, Shadow Blade, Shatter. Misty Step has good uses. Hold Person has good. I think Hold Person is the way to go. Pact Boon. Pact of the Chain. Gain the service of a familiar, a face spirit that takes the form of your choosing. Pact of the Blade. You can summon a pact weapon or bind the one you are wielding, making it magical. Hexblade Warlocks who already have bind hexed weapon do not gain this bind. Pact of the Tome. Painter grants you a grimoire called the Book of Shadows. Allows you to cast Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and Thorn Whip. Guidance, specifically, really handy to have on hand for a bunch of shit, because I plan on having Will in my party a lot. I don't know about the other two. Basically, it's a question of, do I want guidance or do I want the ability to create a magical weapon? I'm good on Pact of the Chain. I don't need a familiar. I'll do this so that I can have guidance around me, because Will's going to be in my party plenty. Because I like Will. Cool. Alright, let's go talk to Zevlor. Where's the little girl? Is that her? I just wanted to be sure she's safe. Don't fucking judge me.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
No more light-fingered antics. Right, Arabella?
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me.
They are rat eyes. Oh, what do we get? Chimera's Locket. Grants its ability, where the ability to cast dancing lights. Oh, and I got an inspiration.
The druids don't care about us.
Oh, I got 2 inspirations. Fuck yeah. I'm with it.
We're exposed now.
What up, Liana? Let's go talk to Zev.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Can you delay the ritual?
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might...
Hold on 1 second.
That's all my money. I'm trying to get the fishing rod, I told you.
Okay, but I'm not getting it right now.
Can you get it after the stream? That's 100. Pretty sure it's 100.
We will talk about it after stream, buddy.
Okay.
'Cause it's not like you're going fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to get it.
I understand. We will talk about it. Then why don't you get rid of her?
A low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance.
At times.
I can't
Yeah, you're just
manage
letting
that.
these clavicles out. What up, Kano? Dude, how you doing? It's been a minute. Listen, it's sun's out, so got a guns out. You know how it is. You know how it is. Also, I've lost a bunch of weight, so I wear tank tops. But it's one of the few shirts that fit me. And the rope. Listen. I appreciate you. You see the work. You see the work. What's going on, bro? Good to see you. I'm not some murderer for
It doesn't
hire.
sit well with me either. But to get these people to safety, there's nothing I won't do. You'd be well rewarded for the risk. But if that won't sway
It's
you,
cool, dude.
there's nothing more to discuss.
No,
Zevlor, Tilly. We're civilians now, remember?
no. So I played before, but I haven't
Korga won't abandon
beaten it
her
before.
madness, then we'll have to try the road. Goblins or no.
Surely your people can fight off a few
These
goblins.
are civilians. Open battle would be a massacre.
Leave. Okay. Can I just, like... I don't want to do this. I don't want to force them out. But I also don't want to fucking murder her. But I might have to murder her. The question is, what's the good... I mean, I feel like the good option is go kill the goblins myself. But yeah, no, not my first time playing. I've actually had BG3 since... Failed on an insight check. What do we fail to see on the insight? No, I've actually owned BG3 since it was in early access. Someone got it for me as a gift. I just have never actually beaten it yet. So I decided, like, let's make a new file and let's beat it. I fully did not realize killing her was an option. I wonder what happens as a consequence if you do. I'm curious. I'm gonna talk to her one more time and try diplomacy.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
Zevlor sent me. His people won't survive
They may
out
die
there.
on the road. They will die if they stay. A clear choice, I would say.
This right must be born of powerful magic.
The right of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
I'm told there is a healer here. Hold on, what is this? Trade, attack. Okay. Where is she?
Nettie, yes. She's bumbling about somewhere. But if your treatment is meant to outlast the rite, you'll be removed with the rest.
Farthest you got in one of your playthroughs? Act 2? But it's been a minute since I played, so... There's plenty of stuff I'll have forgotten. There's too many games, man! Okay. Would you be down to a one-shot? For Baldur's Gate? Hell yeah! I've been meaning. I was actually, just not cooking some. No, no, yeah. I understood you meant, like, dice, but I was asking if you meant, like, set in a, Baldur's Gate-esque world. No, I've been meaning to text Justin as well, because I was at PAX, and it was, like, day 2, and I turned to Sephi, I'm like, we ain't seen none of the rupees here. And she was like, yeah. So. So yeah, no, y'all are good with me. It's bear. Carefully nudge the bear's flank. Oh, don't fuck this up. Oh, thank God. Great that I have a +2, but I forgot to hit guidance just in case. What up, bear? Ah, here we go. All right. Much better. Are you up here, Nettie? Yeah, they set out this year. I believe both Justin and I have been doing an ongoing story, and we're gonna make another campaign. No, are you talking about, hold on.
I'll strike you down.
Okay. And my turn. Get as close as you can. And then shoot him. Son of a bitch. You know, what is, hold on. I can find it quickly. I can find it quickly. It is... Oh, this is gonna piss me off. Come on, where you at? 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 Because the last episode wasn't, or the last upload was not that far back. Or maybe I'm just stupid. I know. Oh my god, no. No. Now, y'all just gotta deal with this. I'm pot committed now. I'm pot committed now. I am nothing if not fucking stubborn. I'm a Taurus. That's why I don't believe in astrology. Hold on. Hold on. I'm not looking up. I'm not. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. And when I... Hero Point! Motherfucker! The Gatekeepers, podcast. Is that what it is? No. It's because I followed on YouTube, and I was like, if I keep going, I know it's there. I know it's in there in my subscription videos. I just gotta scroll. I was like, I can't remember the name, but I know it's there. Just believe me, I know it. Just let me get there. And I was right. Eldritch Blast. Boom! You son of a bitch.
Victory's assured. Onward.
Yeah, be under the hero point. Yeah, absolutely. As I clearly I already follow y'all. Just, you know, had to get there. But I do follow y'all. We're not even gonna worry about cantrips and shit. We've got, like, we got so many more attacks before he even gets a single move. So, I ain't that worried. End the turn. Lysel, go stab this guy. Nice. Yeah, just this dude was just refusing to get hit, but it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Hey, you good? Don't worry, we got you. What's your build? Oh, I'm a bard.
Good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so
College of
there would have gone.
College of Valor bard I just did.
But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin.
Oh, good.
Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. You got me. Hand the coin over and I'll be on my way. No, that'll piss Will off. Coin? Mistress? You lost me.
You almost seem honest. Care to explain why you reek of the hells?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Considering what I've seen, you'd be surprised. But if you're not here for the coin, I'd rather enjoy the quiet. There's not much of it anywhere else.
A mind flayer abducted me, and its ship went straight to Avernus. I can only fail this if I do double ones, so... Of course, now I roll like a motherfucker when the DC is 5 and I have...
well, that's quite the
what
story.
Is it?
And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the Nine Hells as very valuable currency.
Alright, cool.
One true way.
Just got another soul coin from a girl. There used to be a mod where the narrator is just Gilbert Gottfried.
Not now. Please.
Are you asking me to narrate the game? Is that what you're asking?
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the Nine Hells as very valuable currency.
Why does this keep happening? He was joking about octa soup just a moment ago. Come on, Rick. Now what? We dig a hole?
Yeah, I do, Gilbert Gottfried, dude. I thought you knew. I thought you were just trying to have me do it. That's even funnier that you didn't know.
These tieflings prove
Oh,
fragile.
so you
Never mind
bastard.
their misery myself.
Son of a bitch.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
You were never on my good side.
Damn, girl. You don't have to be so fucking cruel about it. Alright, I think we... Long rest. We go to camp, actually. I don't really need to long rest, but we will go to camp. And talk this shit out there. Alright. No, I'm...
Is that blood?
There we go.
No, never mind.
Speak.
Alright, never mind.
I need a quick word.
Talk to Astarion first.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
He's such a... Like, bro. Why do you gotta be like that?
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up in your estimations?
I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
1 second. Okay, cool. I was just trying to see something real quick. Turn to other matters. Alright, cool.
Light on my feet.
Will.
Well met.
Leave. Gale.
How can I help?
I was wondering, that condition of yours, why does it require magic?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Hold on 1 second. I think I have a magical artifact you'll be interested in.
Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Okay. Leave. And now, to everyone's favorite, not so big titty lich. Withers.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk.
Correct.
Are you going to explain further?
No.
You were sorting something before. What were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name.
Oh god, what is this clip?
They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Hold on one second. Is that what you're asking? Yes, here we go.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the Nine Hells as very valuable currency.
The why does this keep happening afterwards being naturally the next bit of dialogue is chef's kiss. It is one of the great coincidences of my streaming. Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Do you think I can trust these cultists?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Impressive. Are there other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
You mentioned a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
I would like to talk about hirelings.
Very well.
I'd like to talk about something else. That's outrageous.
Such is life. Outrage leading to a singular end.
Leave. All right, cool. Now we've got Withers all explained. I thought going to the campsite would allow me to talk and figure out the Karlak situation. I thought wrong. How do I leave the campsite without... magic mirror in case I want to change how I look, which I don't, but... No, I was saying without, I believe I just end the day. Do you want to end the day? No, I just want to fucking leave, man. I don't want to long rest is my point. I don't need a long rest. That's a bit intense for the relatively little going on.
This does.
Bottom right of camp. Oh, in your HUD, bottom right. There we go. Thank you. That was simple. Jesus. Okay. All right. Oh, I can't leave that way. I was gonna say if I could just fight the gobos myself. All right. I have got to do dad stuff before kids have school tomorrow. So, here's the plan. I think I'm going to do an extra stream during the week. W might be happening on Wednesday, so we'll see. Basically, if my Thursday night is available like it's supposed to be, I think I will be coming back early and doing a stream of this before the weekend. W will hopefully be happening Wednesday. Friday morning magic is still occurring, and we will return to this next weekend. I'm enjoying just kind of vibing and chilling and all that. I will decide what I'm going to do as far as the grove and everything, get myself prepped, free up my inventory, all that good shit before then, so that we can dive right into things. And we'll go from there. Sweet! I'm excited, Liana. You have no idea. Thank you all so very much for hanging out with me. Who's live right now? Who's live? Who's live? Let me share the love before I just like. Yeah, not. Oh shit. Seffi's live right now. Let's get you all over there. All right. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Please just message me. Hit me up. You know you're always good with me, so my DM's always open for you. No. Thank you all so very much for hanging out with me. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Till next time. I'll catch you later, fam. All right.